Shri Ganesha Sharada Gurubhyo Namaha Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Welcome to all for this session on Ramayana to chapter 72 of Ayodhya Kanda. In the previous chapter, we saw Bharatha traveling all the way from his grandfather's place of kingdom of Kaikeyi to the kingdom of Ayodhya, and on reaching Ayodhya, he saw the streets desolated and people are in a state of mourning. And when he entered the palace, he didn't saw anybody. Not seeing his father in the palace, Bharata, desirous of beholding his mother, went to her apartment. Kaikeyi, seeing her son after a long absence with a joyous heart, rose from her golden couch. Observing the apartment of his mother divested of splendor, Bharata reverently touched her feet. She, having kissed the head of her son, embracing him again, seated him on her lap and said, O child, how many days have passed since you do leave your grandfather's abode, having journeyed in haste? I trust you are not fatigued. O child, are your grandfather and uncle well? Tell me, O dear one, have you been in health since you have visited that other country? Sri Bharata, thus questioned by his mother, related all that had happened. He said, O mother, 7 days and 7 nights have passed since I left my grandfather's home, but both he and my uncle are well. Parting gifts of wealth and gems which the king of Kekayan gave me, I have left them on the way to follow me. The beasts of burden being weary, the messengers who conveyed the orders of the king bade me return with all speed. Now, O mother, answer what I would fain ask. Why is this your golden couch vacated by the king? Why do the king's subjects appear wretched? The wont, king was wont to dwell principally in your palace. Where is he today? I have come here to enter his august presence. Where is my father now? I have come to offer salutations to his feet. Is he in the apartment of my chief mother, Queen Kausalya? Kaikeyi, knowing all that had taken place, but filled with ambition, answered Prince Bharata as yet ignorant in the matter. Importing the unpleasant news in honeyed accents, she said, that fate which inevitably overtakes all beings has befallen that great soul, that renowned and mighty monarch, the support of his people, your father. That means, in a clear indication, she is saying what befalls on every being at the end of their life. So, same way, Dasharatha had given up his life. The guileless Prince Bharata, born of a great family, hearing these words, overwhelmed by grief, instantly fell to the ground and falling, striking his hands to the earth, he cried, Alas, I am undone. But resplendent Prince deeply moved on learning of the death of his forefather, began to lament, crying, on this couch, my father appeared like the moon in autumn. Today, on account of his absence, this pleasant bed resembles the sky bereft of stars or the ocean without water. Heaving deep sighs, weeping bitterly, and covering his face with a cloth, the prince continued to mourn. Queen Kaikeyi, seeing Bharata lying on the ground, overwhelmed with sorrow, like the branch of a shala tree, severed by the blows of an axe, raised him up and said to her godlike son, who resembled the moon, the sun or the elephant in splendor, O son of a king, O most illustrious one, rise, rise. Pious men like you do not thus yield to grief. O wise one, as the radiance of the sun is fixed in that orb, so must you who are devoted to charity, sacrifice, and good conduct, and who follow the injunctions of Veda, be calm yourself. Prince Bharata, rolling on the earth, wept for a long time and then answered his mother sorrowfully, saying, O mother, thinking the king was undertaking a great sacrifice, having bestowed the throne on Sri Rama, he started for home with great joy. But now I see matters are otherwise, and my mind is torn with anguish, since I no longer behold my ever magnanimous parent. O mother, from that malady did the king suffer, that he was carried away in my absence. How fortunate are my brothers Sri Rama and Lakshmana, who have performed the monarch's obsequies. If the great sovereign had been aware of my return, would he not have bent his head and embraced me? Alas, where is that royal hand, the touch of which filled me with delight and which cleansed my body from the dust? O mother, where is my sagacious brother Rama, whose servant I am and who resembles my father? Tell me quickly where he may be found. Since my virtuous and enlightened brother has now become as a father to me, I desire to take refuge at the feet of Sri Rama. He alone is my sole support. O mother, what commands concerning me did the righteous and learned king, ever truthful monarch of firm oaths give? I desire to hear the last words of great sovereign. Till now, Bharata is unaware of what his mother had done. So he is still under the impression that the king has died because of some health problems or some other reasons, and still under the impression that Rama has performed all the obsequies, but he doesn't know the real truth. Thus questioned, Queen Kaikeyi openly answered, saying, the king at the time of death did not speak your name, but cried, O Rama, O Sita, O Lakshmana, and thus gave up his life. Your father, bound by the ties of fate and duty, like a mighty elephant caught in ambush, uttered these words at the end. Those who see Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana returning from the forest will attain their desire. As Kaikeyi revealed this unpleasant intelligence, the prince grew yet more distracted and inquired of his mother, O mother, where is the virtuous Rama? Where is he now with Sita and his brother Lakshmana? Thus questioned, the queen began to relate what had occurred, supposing the news of the unpleasing event would be overcome to her son. She said, O child, that prince clothed in robes of bark has entered the great Dandaka forest with Sita and Lakshmana. Hearing from his mother that Rama had entered the forest, Prince Bharata was alarmed. Filled with misgivings and concern for the honor of his house, he said, O mother, how is this? Has Sri Rama without reason slain any either rich or poor? Or has he looked on the wife of another with desire? For what reason has Rama, versed in the scriptures, been exiled to the forest? Then the mother of Bharata, imbued with feminine qualities, capricious and calculating, began to relate the whole matter. Hearing her son's words, Kaikeyi, gratified, vainly imagining herself wise, She said, "My son, neither has Rama robbed a Brahmin of his wealth, nor has he slain any rich or poor. Without reason, neither has Rama looked on another's wife with desire. My son, having heard that he has to be proclaimed regent to King Dasharatha, I requested your father to banish Rama and bestow the kingdom on you. Your father, in order to honor the promise made to me, fulfilled my request. He sent Rama together with Sita and Lakshmana to the forest. Then that mighty monarch, unable to endure the separation from his son, he died. O righteous prince, now do yourself rule the kingdom. For your sake I have contrived all this. My son, do not grieve, do not afflict yourself. The kingdom and the capital being now without a ruler depend on you for the support. Therefore, seeking advice from Sri Vasishtha and the learned Brahmins, perform the funeral rites of your great father and without hesitation accept throne. Thus ended chapter 72 of Ayodhya Kanda in Ramayana, and that finally none of them were ready to disclose the truth to Bharata, and his mother herself, she herself told him the bitter truth to Bharata, saying that it was all for the sake of Bharata. The queen Kaikeyi asked for the boon which gave kingdom to Bharata and exile to Rama, and the same became the reason for the death of Dasharatha. Now we will see what is the response of Bharata in next couple of chapters, which shows the greatness of Bharata, the king, the greatest land on this earth. Namaste Sharada Devi, Kashmira Puravasini, Twamaham Prarthaye Nityam, Vidya Danancha Dehime. Goodbye.